Hello everybody, this is Scarecrow, and we're back with Famicom Detective Club, Part 2, The Girl in Back. We recently met up with Hitomi of the Detective Club. The school Detective Club here, not the game Detective Club. And Hitomi has agreed to join our investigation. He'll be giving us information on the man that's been seen around. So hopefully we can get some information out of that. Now, I don't know what I need to do at the moment, so I guess I'm gonna think. I hope Hitomi can help us out with the strange man. Speaking of him, didn't he say he saw him heading out with the principal today? Maybe I should head down to the Galleria. I got a feeling I'm going to bump into the principal and his friend again. Oh, okay, so we're gonna try and, track him out into the city, huh? Well, we did see him here before. This is the Galeria. Pretty early in the evening. There's hardly anybody out yet. Okay, let's take a look around. Let's see him. Pretty early in the evening. There's hardly anybody out yet. Okay, yeah, you just said that. It's a gentleman's club. Okay. Galleria. Okay, well, who's this guy? Isn't really anybody out yet. The pimp is just getting started for the night. It's kind of weird to call this guy a pimp, right? It's like a street barker that gets people into the building. Okay, let's see here. Nothing to think about? Okay, let's talk to the quote-unquote pimp then. Welcome, sir! If you're looking for a date, I've got you covered. Hello, have you seen an old man? Do you call those two men you rushed over to greet the other day? I greet hundreds of customers a night, kid. Kaneda case? Sounds expensive. What kind of case is it? Leather? Alligator? Not that kind of case, you silly guy. A police case. What are you, some kind of detective? You are? I don't recall. Sorry, bud. You can't ask me to remember all the people that come through here. Are you sure it was me who greeted them? Work can be rough on the senses. So much time, so little to do. Wait, strike that, reverse it. Yeah. You two seem kind of, lacking in work out here. I don't recall, sorry, bud. Okay, any other insights? No? Not on a case? No clue. Great. Alright, can I look around? Pretty early in the evening. There's hardly anybody out yet. Oh, come on. People? Oh, here we go. Good timing. A woman happens to be passing by just now. See you soon, Mr. Detective. How's it going? Hello there. Ask you stuff? Insights? Hey, you're pretty cute. My type of guy. Have you seen this guy? Haven't seen anybody like that around here. Is he cute? He's kind of distinguished. He's got like a salt and pepper kind of old man kind of thing going on, you know, if you like the grandpa types, I guess, maybe. He's pretty distinguished looking, I'll give him that. Oh, I never watch much of those TV crime dramas. My job keeps me here pretty much all the time. I don't know. Is he cute? Ah, drat. I'm gonna be late. Feel free to drop by my bar sometime, sugar. When you're old enough, of course. Hey, tell the MC here to stop by my bar. His tab's 3 months old. Okay, let's take a look around again then, I guess. That was not very helpful. So far, we're not learning anything. All sorts of smuts in there, I bet. Smut? It's such a weird way to phrase that. Let's think for a second, I guess. No? Okay. Look around. Can I speak to anybody? Another person? The girls left. Pimp's inside. Oh, I can go inside now. Hey! Kids can't come in here. Yeah, that makes sense. Don't let me in there. Even if I am a detective. I gotta get Utsugi to come in here. I need my detective dad to come with me to let me into the strip club. I mean, gentleman's club. Sorry about that, but rules are rules. I'm the owner of this place. Call me Mizuno. Hey, aren't you that detective everybody's talking about? Why is everybody talking about me? Oh, I guess because I was talking to the pimp. The pimp goes inside and is like, man, there's this weird detective outside that keeps asking about old men. I'm very confused. Doesn't he know we run a gentleman's club? Alright, what can you tell me about Urabe? Who? Okay. How about the Kaneda case? Oh, Kaneda case? How long's it been? What are you looking for? Urabe is who I'm looking for. Are you referring to the unresolved murder case of the Goro Kaneda? Are you referring to the unresolved murder case of Goro Kaneda from years ago? If so, then yes, I do know quite a bit about it. What? You randomly happen to know about this case? Okay, well tell me about Genjiro. He was Goro's father, and the victim of the murder. Okay. You see, I was a friend of Goro's back when we were young. Oh, okay. So you knew Goro. Who's the main suspect? Yeah, what can you tell me about Uchida? Nothing? Okay, how about Shinobu? Shinobu Asakawa? I only saw her once. I didn't know her very well. Probably couldn't even pick out her face if I were to see it. Huh, okay. But what else do you know about Goro? As most peculiar as I remember it, Goro seemed rather undisturbed about the death of his father. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, we've had all this talk about all these other suspects in the case, and it seems like the very first person you would look at as an investigator would be, what did the son have to gain from the murder? And nobody talked about it. It was all Tazuki or Uchida. And I'm like, well, Goro clearly benefited from the murder. And now he apparently was undisturbed by the murder. Soon after the murder, I caught wind of a strange rumor. It was the rumor that Goro killed his dad. Some people were wondering if Goro might have done it himself in order to get his hands on his father's fortune. Yeah, see? That's exactly what I'm saying. That's why I've been wondering, where's Goro? And also speculating on if Hibino is Goro, but maybe he's not. Okay. I'm afraid I don't know much about Shinobu. Okay. Anything else with the rumor? No? Okay, well, what can you tell me about Goro, then? He lost touch soon after the murder. He spent his life carousing ever since. Another interesting rumor is that Goro isn't even a blood relative of Goro Kaneda. Whoa, hold on a second. Now that's a big one. If that's the case, then I could well believe it. Then I could well believe he'd have it in him to kill. But keep in mind, this is all just hearsay. So if Goro isn't the biological son of Genjiro, that does make an interesting possibility. Let me think about this for a second, though. I'm still trying to think of how Hibino fits into all this. Because I think it's either that Hibino is Goro Kaneda, or Goro Kaneda was an illegitimate son. Goro Kaneda is a son, but through another means, like a marriage or something. And then maybe Hibino is Goro's actual son. And then there's like because the succession is thrown off from the illegitimacy of one of the sons, Genjiro ends up getting murdered. But then what does this all have to do with Shinobu Asakawa? Okay, let's see if we can get any more information out of him. You know Uchida. I'm afraid I don't know much about that. You know Genjiro. Goro never seemed like he hated the man, though. He always led me to believe they got along fine. Goro was never short on cash, either. I never got the impression he needed money bad enough to kill anyone. Oh, okay. That's all I know. Look around again. Let me think for a second. No, okay. Got anything else on the rumor? How about Shinobu? Nope. Goro? Okay. I haven't seen him in more than 10 years. And I don't have much intention of doing so now. I've told you all I know. Okay, well thank you very much for that. That was actually very helpful. Give me some new things to think about in terms of this case, even though it's all just rumors at this point. Having anything else to go on is kind of something, at least. I really want to show him the notebook. Actually, maybe he saw her. Ah, there we go. Okay, yeah. Because if she was investigating, he might have seen her, and he did. Where have I seen that girl before? It's probably just my imagination. I see a lot of girls come and go around this place. Excuse me, I have to get back to work soon. I need to start preparing for tonight's clientele. If you're looking for Goro, you may be able to find him yet. He still lives somewhere in town, I believe. Word is, he's recently exhausted all of his inheritance. You're old enough to know worthiness precedes reward, aren't you? From what I know about Goro, I bet he's up to something. Some sort of scheme to stay rich. Okay. Well, the principal and his friend are nowhere to be seen, but at least I managed to find out a bit more about Goro. Yeah, I've been wanting to do information, like a deep dive on Goro for a while now. Like, where is he now? That seems like a pretty good question. What do you think? Anyone else to talk to? No. Okay. I guess we're going back to the detective agency. Hey, detective man! You sure I can't help you find the girl of your dreams? Speaking of girls, that one who came by earlier wanted me to tell you to go pay your liquor bill. Ah, that's not what I want to hear from her. Okay, well at least we had a nice little silly moment with you two. This is the Utsugi Detective Agency. Oh, looks like my answering machine is blinking. Utsugi seems to be out at the moment. What's going on here? Hey, there's a message on the machine. Okay. Scare. I hope you get this message soon. We've only got a few days left before the statute of limitations expires on the Kaneda case. If you uncover anything about it, let me know ASAP. Take care. I'll talk to you soon. Okay. I ought to review before anything else. Well, before I do the mandated review, I'd like to do my own personal review. So this is the guy that they thought did the crime originally. But he committed suicide soon after, and it was not determined that he did do it. Goro, I'm suspecting, is this guy, the strange man that's been hanging around. And he has a connection with Urabe, I guess because he was a student at the school. And Urabe knew Kaneda. I still don't know how Urabe knows Kaneda. That is, like, is it just because it's a well-known rich parent at the school, or what is it? I don't understand that piece of it. Now, Mizuno said he knew Goro. He's a couple years older. So if Goro is this guy, which I'm suspecting that he is, because of the Urabe connection and the age similarity, then who does that make Hibino, and why does he know about the Kaneda murder? Because Hibino could have been a student back then. Hibino was interested in Shinobu? And that's why he would know about the case? Is that what happened? I get the feeling that Hibino is not his name. I think he was a student there. But he changed his name because of something that happened with the Kaneda incident or something like that. Because... where is he? Komada didn't seem to remember Hibino being a student. Or someone with the name Hibino being a student, I should say. And so I think that Hibino was a student, but he had a different name at the time. Which is why I thought he could be Goro Kaneda. But with this other guy that's been showing up, I think that this guy is Kaneda. So is Hibino... Hibino has to be related to Shinobu in some way. And that's why he knows about the case, and that's also why the girl in back rumors start to make him feel odd. And Urabe knows something about all of this, and that's why he's been keeping Hibino on a leash and meeting with Goro. Now the question is, did Urabe do the murder? Or could it be that Urabe is covering for the murderer in order to protect the reputation of the school, you know, because he's got that big grandstanding, I'm an upstanding person, I'm trying to protect everyone here kind of deal going on. And so I think that has to be his connection somehow. Let me go back to Uchida here. Committed suicide, it became unclear who the real killer was. 42 at the time of death. Around the same age as Kaneda. Well, maybe Uchida had a son, right? A son that also knew Goro and Shinobu? What if Uchida had a son and that son was Hibino? And that's why Hibino doesn't have the same name. Or have a name that Komada recognizes. And also why Urabe has an interest in Hibino. It's weird how hard Hibino goes to bat for Urabe. Alright, let's do the actual review and see what the game's gonna tell me. It's possible that Goro killed his own father. But from what I've heard, it's unlikely. I'll need to see what he has to say about that black car. Yeah, that's another thing too. Black car. Because it's possible that Shinobu wasn't even murdered. Shinobu could have just been kidnapped. And if she was kidnapped and not murdered, then where is she now? In other news, I finally managed to have somewhat of a conversation with Principal Urabe. He seemed like a very dignified man, just as everyone's been saying. But it's more than what it seems, I'm sure. I get the feeling he's got some sort of unusual connection to that strange man. Yeah, this is very odd. I'm gonna check my time real quick. Okay, we don't have a ton of time left. I did take a lot of time doing my own personal review. Probably spent a few minutes there going over what all I know and how I think it's connected. Do I have any... I don't have any idea what Shinobu looked like. That could help somewhat. Alright, let's think. Nothing? Okay, I guess we're going straight to the school. Old building. I hope Yumi and Hitomi have figured something out. We're running out of time. New chapter. Chapter 8. Yoko and Shinobu. Yes, how are they connected? Guess it must be early. Nobody's here yet. Hey, Scare. Hey, Yumi. Where's Hitomi? I don't know. We have different classes. I haven't seen him yet today. Okay. Got any new insights or anything? What can you tell about Hitomi? Strange. Hitomi should have been here by now. School let out just a couple minutes ago. I haven't found out anything new since the last time we spoke. This place is changing. Changing how? I just get a bad feeling whenever I'm around here, that's all. Look around. Hitomi's nowhere in sight. Is she looking okay? Being a little bit more cheerful? It's really hard for you, I know, Yumi. Okay, nothing else on these. Let's go somewhere else, Scare. Okay, we'll go to the high school then. No need to sit there and wait around for Hitomi to show up. This is the front of the high school. Alright, let's see here. Anybody around? Some students. 2 students are nearby, quietly whispering to each other about something. Hitomi's not here either. Maybe those girls have seen Hitomi. I wonder what they're talking about. Scare tries to listen in on the students' conversation. No, don't eavesdrop. Dude, I just wanted you to ask about Hitomi. Whisper, whisper. Whoa, are you serious? No way. What did they say? They're whispering so softly. Yumi, can you hear them? The tale of the girl in back has spread like crazy the last few days. I bet it's what they're talking about. People can't seem to stop talking about it lately. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Think for a second. Scare? I keep getting those chilly feelings more and more. And yesterday, one student claimed that she could hear a girl's sobbing cries in an empty classroom. Something's here at the school. Something that's got everybody scared stiff. Something is here at the school. Shinobu is behind you right now. The girl in back is behind you right now. Did she get kidnapped and imprisoned at the school? Is that what Urabe is covering up? That's extremely dark if that's true. She's been here for 15 years? It's weird that they keep hearing sobbing, right? Like, it's not just like a weird moan or something, but like sobbing and randomly seeing a girl. It seems a bit odd. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's see if we can hear anything else from the students. They seem to be busy. Okay. Look around again. 2 students are nearby, quietly whispering to each other about something. Think for a second. No. Okay. That's about Yoko? I haven't heard anything new, honest. Sorry I'm not much help. That's about Hitomi, I guess. Hey! Maybe the reason Hitomi's late is because he discovered something. It's a possibility. At any rate, we're lucky to have him on our team. He means well. If I find Hitomi, I'll have him wait for you by the old building, okay? It might be a good idea to see what you can find out about the new girl in back rumors from the teachers. What, Scare? Okay, so I can't talk to you any further then. You seem to be busy. Alright, let's think. Sounds like a good idea. I could have sworn I saw Mr. Hibino flinch when I brought up the Kaneda murder. need to have another talk with him. Alright, Ayumi. See you in a bit. Wait. Before you go, Scare. I'm gonna go meet up with Mr. Komada for a little while. But afterwards, I'd love it if you could walk me back to the office. Sure. Alright, see you later. Scarecrow, knock it off. Stop falling in love. We're trying to solve a case here. Not meet your wife. Ayumi, you're so dreamy. Shut up, Scarecrow. We're trying to find a murderer. No time for that. Can I hear these guys anymore? Okay. Gare tries to listen in on the students' conversation. So, Mr. Detective and Ayumi are pretty close, huh? Yeah, totally. Oh, they're talking about us, huh? Okay. Hey, can I talk to you guys? They seem to be talking about something else now. The topic changes. Hey, do you know somebody named Hitomi? Oh, they're talking about Hitomi. Yeah, someone wanted to teach that freshman about eyebrow plucking in moderation. Oh, man. Ooh, Caddy. Look at the claws out. Well, he does look weird. He pulled out way too many eyebrows. I don't know what's going on there. Did he just shave them off? It looks weird. Common delinquent look like, I guess, though. Kind of a fashion disaster, huh? Yeah, total lost cause. Oh, Mr. Detective! We didn't know you were here. Hasn't anybody ever told you it's rude to eavesdrop? Oh, come on. We were talking about Hitomi, and I thought you might have some good information. Shut up, I wasn't eavesdropping! Okay? I'm doing detective work. Sometimes that is eavesdropping. Alright, let me check my time real fast. Okay, yeah, we're at a pretty good stopping point here. So we're going to end here for today. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any speculation on the case, please let me know that as well down in the comments. I think I'm on to something here. Thinking that Hibino was involved in some way with the Kaneda case. And that Urabe is covering up for it somehow. But my real question about Urabe is, why is he covering up? Was he directly involved with the Kaneda murder or Shinobu's disappearance? Or did he know something about it and wanted to cover up for it in order to protect the reputation of the school? Because he does seem like that kind of person. My suspicions are very strong that this guy is Goro Kaneda. Hibino was involved in some way. I still don't know quite what happened with Shinobu. But there are a lot of things that are coming up with Shinobu that are making me wonder if she wasn't murdered. Because Ayumi had mentioned multiple times that Yoko said that, you know, the girl in back is behind you. The supernatural element of it felt like it was going to be more, but now I'm starting to wonder if the supernatural element is actually just a physical thing, something real that's happening, that is being interpreted through a supernatural lens, because people don't realize that something very nefarious is happening. The plaster wall was a red herring at the beginning, right? Like, you see it, you're supposed to think somebody got sealed up in the wall, but that has not really been any of the case of what has gone forward from there. And so, you were supposed to think she was murdered and sealed in the school, but what if she was imprisoned in the school? And if she's imprisoned in the school, then that means Urabe is directly involved. We still haven't found a body or anything for Shinobu, so we don't know if she was murdered. I need to know more about Shinobu back then, and I need to know more about who Hibino is, and why he knows about the case. any information I can get on this guy would be good. But yeah, that's where I'm at. If you got some speculation, you got your gumshoe, let me know down in the comments. Tell me what you think about the case. See if you got any ideas. That's what we're in for today. So if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know. Bye-bye.